The arrest of the former member of Demosisto and former spokesperson of Scholarism, Agnes Chow, on August 10th has drawn a lot of heat from Japanese netizens. There have been many #FreeAgnes posts on Twitter, and it's been trending in Japan. Chow has a special connection to Japan. She taught herself Japanese from a young age and speaks fluent Japanese. During last year's anti-extradition protests in Hong Kong, she conducted interviews with many Japanese media and held a press conference at the Foreign Press Club in Japan, calling for the Japanese people and government to support Hong Kong's movement for freedom and democracy. Hence, she was dubbed as the goddess of Hong Kong's student democracy movement by the Japanese. Jun Hori, a former Japanese program host who had interviewed Chow, said, "She spoke of the importance of raising voices out of concern for the future of Japan. This time, we should stand up for Ms. Chow and for those who have continued to raise their voices in Hong Kong." Hori then uploaded a YouTube video called "A Message That the Hong Kong Democracy Activist Agnes Chow Risked Her Life to Convey to the Japanese," and included the clip from the previous interview with Agnes. Japanese director Kazuya Shiraishi said, "Arrested just for pursuing democracy is no different from Japan before the war. The Hong Kong I love is no longer free." Japan's Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshihide Suga expressed serious concern at a press conference on the 11th regarding the Hong Kong government's arrest of 10 people, including Jimmy Lai and Agnes Chow. He reiterated that Hong Kong had close economic, trade, and interpersonal relations with Japan, which makes them an extremely important partner to Japan. Maintaining a free and open system and the development of democracy and stability under one country, two systems is very important. Suga added that Japan had delivered its views exchanged between the foreign ministers of Japan to China. Japan, along with other relevant countries, would continue paying close attention to the issue and making appropriate responses. On the same day, Yukiya Edano, head of the Constitutional Democratic Party of Japan, condemned the arrest. "We have to say that Hong Kong has fallen into a crisis of suppressing human rights and freedom of speech. International public opinion must speak up for the protection of human rights." On the evening of August 11th, Chow was released on bail from the Tao Po police station. She said that she didn't know what suppression she would face in the future, but she was very happy to make her contribution to social activities. This was her 4th arrest, and she knew that the journey to Hong Kong's freedom would be as arduous.
It is obvious a political prosecution not only on me, but on many of the Hong Kong people and activists on Hong Kong. So I urge the authorities to stop these kinds of ridiculous political prosecutions.
Chow shared that her bail was 20,000 Hong Kong dollars in cash and a personal guarantee of 180,000 Hong Kong dollars. She said that the bail conditions this time were very strict compared to the past 3 arrests. She would have to report to the police station again next month. Her Hong Kong Special Administrative Region passport has been confiscated.